For the first time, Canada is acknowledging September 30th as a federal holiday, which is also known as Orange Shirt Day. Orange Shirt Day honors the children that were sent away to residential schools.
Across Canada, there were 130 residential school sites. In residential school, Indigenous children were taken from their homes, and about 3,000 to 6,000 of them never made it home. In recent news of May 2021, more than 1,300 unmarked graves have been discovered at residential school sites. First Nations communities across Canada are now starting to uncover their own.
We wanted to touch on the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's 94 calls to action, and our project specifically calls out to number 74. We call upon the federal government to work with the churches and Aboriginal community leaders to inform the families of children who died at residential schools of the children's burial location, and to respond to families' wishes for appropriate commemoration ceremonies and markers and reburial in home communities where requested.
Our goal is to inspire growth and to spread awareness across campus. Despite the traumatic history our people have had to face, we have proven our culture to be pretty resilient. Our initiative is to plant 4 trees across campus to act as a memorial for all the children who never made it home. We chose trees because we want to inspire reconnection to the land, as trees are a vital connection between human beings and the earth. Each tree having a sacred meaning and representing the sacred number 4. Each tree has been previously grown to show that history has already happened, but it's how we move forward from here. We would also like to include tree pins to symbolize that we, together as a community, are one.
Our goal is to organize a ceremony that will include a traditional prayer and pipe ceremony performed by an elder. We hope to have this event in spring 2022.
We acknowledge that there are many different First Nation groups across Canada. Our goal is to start here at home in southern Alberta and eventually work our way to each residential school site to give him a memorial. This is the hope to bring peace to communities, to bridge the cultural gap between us, and before there's ever going to be reconciliation, there must be truth.
Well, for me, this was just something that was super important and that I knew would bring so much awareness to the community, especially the university community, and my whole heart is in this project.
This project is important to me because growing up, I never got to know my First Nations heritage. My grandpa was put into residential school, and he was ripped of his tradition, his culture, and his language. He passed away in January 2021 without ever getting the peace he deserved, and I'm sure many others feel the same way. We need to come together as a community to support Indigenous healing, but without truth, there will never be reconciliation.